rekindle their friendship with their over-the-board performance as well. And there we see the two players, and what a position we've got over the board as well. I think when you see Gary the G-Pawn down the board, you have to deep dive in what's going on. In the current live position, we see that Black's king is still in the center of the board. So let's just see how the opening started. It would be super scary.
No, definitely not that way. You're walking right into the attack. So Black, I think knight c6. I see individual moves, of course, but I'm just trying to figure out at what point is White ready. Will Arjun make a move like rook h3 to put that rook on a protected square and then go for g5?
And the big question for Black will be, how do you continue with your development? And to me, one move that comes to mind that you would want to make with Black is take out that dark squad bishop and start making threats of your own. Bring that out to b4, and you're already planning to take that knight and destroy a White's queenside pawn structure, so you can start targeting White's king as well.
That's a good point. I didn't even realize that the rook protected the knight, but that makes rook h3 even more attractive because that way you don't have to ruin your own pawn structure when you capture back. But this will be a fight because White's king is going to be in a direction that Black's king will not be.
So how are we evaluating this position, this opening outcome? Black's not castled yet, feels like you're a little behind in development, but with no structural weaknesses before we move.
Will become just nothing at all. Seen all the words were so just to know what it meant, so you took it away. Till touch reconnected, I'm gonna forget it tonight is done. Something in my face, something in my face. And I don't know what it takes, don't know what it takes to move on.
There's Vincent Keymer, and it's his second trip to India. He was here for the Olympiad last year, and he came a couple days early. He said he was just resting in the hotel preparing, and it's a great start for him, and unfortunately for Indian fans, it would be not happy to see.
Even better, he wants to do it with check. So.
Yeah, he's going for mate. So, do you see the finishing line here? You go ahead with your king, and then if you go king d7...
King d7, rook d8 check.
He goes king d6, so we're going to see
so
rook d8.
check as well.
Yeah.
I guess you can also, if there's a moment, trade all the pieces off the board. Like, if he can trade rooks on c5, it forces the queens off, and...
We're going to see a checkmate, Robert. This is not going to be a king pawn ending.
They say when you have checkmate, look for that. You can prolong the winning position a little bit. Oh, that king has run a long way.
But the problem is after rook e8, no, it can't. Rook e8, king f6, king d8. So you have to go. It has to go back in the other direction, and then some queen b8 should clinch it.
So you're saying king f6, queen d8. That's mate in one. So you have to head back.
So now queen d8 check, king c6.
Yes.
And then queen e7 for the start. There's no difference to rook c8.
Oh, a slow move, but he continues with the checks.
Yeah, he found the mate. Right? If the king goes to d6,
then rook d8, d7.
Exactly.
Yeah. And if he goes out, b6.
I just assumed it was checkmate. Then he can go queen b8. So he's gonna do all this rook c8.
You can just take it.
B7, queen B7 is maybe the might see a king pawn ending.
I
You
told
might just
you.
be right with rook C7.
Yeah,
It's
rook
still
C7.
gonna resign.
He'll resign.
Yeah,
instead.
He goes for rook C7. Robert, the prophet.
I told you, just go to the winning king and pawn endgame. And yeah, not much to think about here.
Yeah. When you see a checkmate, look for better. And then the players blitzing out and Arjun.
That's cute.
That is cute. Actually, that's setting up a stalemate. You go d4, that ends in a draw. But Arjun with that last trick.